Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Women's standing match and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
And I welcome you to this championship match here at Crown Jewel. We have an interesting card ahead of us, and we're starting off with Bayley and Bianca Belair. Last woman standing, and we're in WWE 2K22, so yeah. This is gonna be a hell of a ride. But here comes Bayley with her good theme. Not with the damage control theme, which is the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, I'm telling you, I've heard some terrible music in my day, right? But my goodness, damage control. Like, what's even going on? We went from, Stone Cold's theme song to from Undertaker's theme song. Jim Johnson? Was that his name? Jim Johnson? I forget. The legendary composer of the WWE, like, you remember all the songs. We went from Bayley's theme song that you're hearing right now, which is so badass, to damage control. Like, how does that happen? How do we go forward in the years but go backwards in quality? That's what I want to ask. Anyways, just because she has this theme alone, this reason alone, Bayley deserves to win the championship. We'll see if she can do it. We'll see if she can handle the greatest, the fastest, the strongest Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. We'll see. We'll see. I also love the lighting. I hope you guys do so too. I thought about changing the arena, making it something else, because as you can see, it's daylight. It's gonna be bright, but me personally in 2K22, I've not seen, any match take place in like a bright arena like this. The lighting is completely different, in other words, and so I thought, why not? Let's have the lighting be different here. Let's see something that we don't see. And there we go. Here we start with our first match of the evening. There are a lot more to come. I mean, at the main event, we have Logan Paul and Roman Reigns. I'm excited for that. Will Logan Paul be able to get that one lucky shot in? We're gonna see. But Bianca Belair, in the meanwhile, starting off hot with a beautiful elbow drop, making Bayley think twice about being in this match. Last woman standing. I'll say this one last time. Obviously, the winner has to damage the hell out of their opponents. Ooh. Enough for them to not be able to get up and meet the 10 count. So, this is just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. Bayley, though, I believe it's her time. And as I alluded in at their entrance, I think Bianca Belair held the title. She's not doing much with it. She's not setting the world on fire. And as far as damage control goes, wow, what power by the ESC, by the way. But as far as damage control goes, Bayley by far is the star. Walks like a star, talks like a star, wrestles like a star, and I think she's being held down. I mean, we know that her aim is to bring up Io Sky and Dakota Kai to her level, right? Give them a platform to stand on, raise them. But honestly, maybe those two are just not up to the task, and Bayley should focus on her own career and become champion like she was for a very long time, actually. One of the longest reigning women's champion of all time. So, yeah, certainly an interesting dynamic. And I feel what all I'm saying is, in short, I think damage control is on shaky ground, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them split. I wouldn't be surprised if something bad happened to damage control and they started bickering, but it's too early to tell right now. Here's Bayley with a bunch of punches and bunches, but Bianca is gonna answer with a beautiful show of athleticism. What a beautiful standing moonsault, and this is it. Here we go. It starts here, and I have no idea when it's gonna end, but referee's at 4. This is for the championship. Bayley is looking real comfortable right there. Oh my God, we're at 7. We're at 8 and Bayley. I almost called her Becky. Makes it up to her feet. Beautiful elbow drop. Let's see what her plan is now. She took all the time in the world to rest up, which was smart actually. If I was Bianca, I would have attacked Bayley. And maybe this wouldn't have happened. The kiss of death. Bayley with a strong message to the Raw Women's Champion. And now will Bianca be able to get up from her own finisher? She got shot with her own bullet. As we say, where I'm from. And look at Bianca. Okay, let's see. We're at 8. Wait a minute. No way, no way, no way, no way. We're at 9. We nearly had a new champion. Bianca Belair showing signs of life at 9. And Bayley just... You saw what just happened. Dragged her face across the mat. Gave her an elbow drop for good measure. And she believes this is it. She believes Bianca will not be able to get up. I mean, look at how Bianca is laying down. And look at the confidence in the challenger, on the face of the challenger. And an interesting decision. Bianca was laying down. She wasn't moving. But Bayley decides to continue the assault. Thus breaking the count. And now look at this. Her arrogance might cost her the match now. Bayley gets gut busted for her troubles. And Bianca going with a simple move, just kicking the hell out of Bayley's hands. Not exerting much energy. Simple with a brutal combination of kicks now. It's going to be difficult for Bayley to lock that rose plant with a damaged hand. But look at this again. The power difference is clearly showing here. Wow, kick to the face. And now punches to the face. The tables have completely turned. Just a minute ago, Bayley was on top of this match. On top of the world. And one mistake. Bianca Belair makes her pay. Let's see if the champion will remain the champion. She's got a pep in her step. She's ready. If Bayley moves, Bianca's gonna go on the attack. Look at that. Now Bianca Belair with the taunt. And she's gonna do what Bayley just did and gonna pay the same price. A bad move, to be honest, from the champion. Let's see the results now. Wow, a German suplex. And we're gonna count again. Yep. Okay. Interesting. I was thinking maybe Bayley will continue the attack, but never mind. We're waiting again. This is how last man or last woman standing matches go in WWE 2K22. Welcome. If you didn't know, now you know. The referee's at 6. We got a 7. We got an 8. And Bianca is going to make her up to her feet. Bam! Nice. Nice elbow drop. If only Bayley did a signature move instead of taunting. But what can you do? Okay. Maybe she listens to me now. Wow, she really does listen to me. Bam! A Ross plans. And now you can start counting, referee. With all your might, because I think this is it. The crowd is saying one more time. And Bayley sarcastically pointing her thumbs up. Obviously, she's not going to do that. She's going to try to win this match. The referee's at 6. At 7 now. Getting real close. 8 and Bianca is not up. We're at 9. And we have a new women's champion. Look at Bayley. It was almost too easy for her. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion. The role model is back where she's supposed to be.
It's a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Tag Introducing the challengers first. From New York, weighing in at 259 pounds, the Superstar.
Otherwise known as Ridge Holland, just got in the ring. It's for, obviously, Raw and SmackDown championships.
At 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. They are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
But now there's cool, and then there is great. And you're looking at two of the greatest tag team champions of all time. They've had the entire tag division on lockdown. The Usos, Jimmy and Jay Uso. Hopefully they're feeling Usi today, because they got a difficult match ahead of them. I meant to do Tornado, but I forgot, so we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't go. Wow, Jey Uso trying the Superman punch, being real cocky. Come on, that's not a new thing to do. I guess it is then. I mean, Superman punch is the move of Roman Reigns, so if you're gonna do something Uzi, that be it. What is this, by the way? Blind tag by Pete Dunne. Look at that, beautiful. I'll give this man a raise, man. Holy hell. That was just super smart by Pete Dunne. I mean, you know, he's been wrestling for over 15 years, I think, at this point. He started when he was like 3 years old, so definitely Pete Dunne has a high ring IQ, man. He knows what he's doing. It's like, you know, he's a fish in water when he gets into that ring. So the Usos, more than Ridge Holland, has to watch out for Pete Dunne, because he'll be unpredictable. Look at that enziguri. Ridge Holland, you can predict. He doesn't have that much experience. He has power, but you can work around that. With Pete Dunne, yeah, like I said, you have to keep your head in a swivel. We're back now, Jey Uso and Ridge Holland, and wow, look at that. Someone's bleeding. Looks like the eyebrow got opened up of Ridge Holland, and now this neck breaker is not gonna help anything. And Jey Uso, or Jimmy, I'm not sure. They both have short hair in this game. Hopefully next year it'll be easier for me to figure out. But I think this is Jey Uso, actually. And it was Jimmy Uso doing all the damage. And now Jay gets enziguried, but Ridge Holland is really in big trouble, trying to now fight his way out. Will he tag? Smart move, tags to Pete Dunne. Ridge Holland bleeding profusely right there from his upper eyebrow. Definitely needs to just rest, get his bearings together. Jey Uso, by the way, nice. Nice Us. Anyways, tag. Okay, this is definitely Jimmy Uso. Okay, got it. They are slightly different looking, so I can tell. And what is this? We're gonna see it already? No, okay. Wow, and a headbutt. Samoans with their notoriously hard heads. Not gonna be enough to put the Bruiserweight down, though. Okay, just punching the hell out of Pete Dunne now, trying to make him bleed, perhaps. Oh, wow. If that didn't do it, this will. Beautiful super kick. Pete Dunne could not move out of the way. But he's going to reverse the next move. But look at that. I mean, Jimmy Uso was just already back on his feet before Pete Dunne stopped him, though. Yeah, the Usos are very dominant right now. They're definitely at the top position. Getting kicked now is Jimmy Uso. Wow, there you go. Back at top. You the two sweeter ones. And look at that. Again, frequent tags. Nobody in the Usos corner. They don't stay in the match too long. Bam! Uppercut. And by the way, Solo Sikoa and Sami Zayn is watching backstage. As per Roman's request, they didn't come out for this match to manage the Usos. Because Roman said, I want to see Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso succeed alone. Right? Yeah, so the Tribal Chief has big expectations, especially out of Jey Uso. So they better not disappoint. The head of the table, look at that X-Plex, perfectly done by Pete Dunne. And the referee goes for the count, but we're gonna get a kick out at 2 by, I'm assuming, Jimmy Uso. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot easier in the next game. In fact, I can't wait to see the bloodline. You know, there's a lot to look forward to, man. Jesus, it's been quite a while since this game came out. So we're gonna get a lot of new things, much needed updates in 2K23, which is nice. But look at that, bam, punch to the, okay, upper chest. I thought that was a punch to the chin, but no. The reign will continue as it's been doing for a long time now. Look at that beautiful super kick right on the money. Pete Dunne is down in the ground. Cannot help his partner. Uso splash. Ridge Holland is in big trouble. And the Usos got real close right there. That was just as perfect as it gets. And Ridge Holland somehow gets his shoulder up, and look at the crowd chanting tag team wrestling. What a sad, sad chant that is. Could you not chant something better? Jesus. Oh, wow. Speaking of something better, look at those brutal, brutal elbows. Forearms by Ridge Holland. And now, oh, he was gonna snake eyes Jimmy Uso, I believe, on the ropes, but too slow. Way too slow. And look at Jimmy saying, this is how you do it, man. Watch me do it, said Jimmy. And now, look at that beautiful throw. I mean, Jimmy is smiling. He was smiling just a second ago. This is how easy it has been for the Usos. But Ridge Holland now doing what he does best, fighting. Making this night into a fight night. Well, it's not night yet, but let's not concern ourselves with that. And look at that. First proper tag in the match, I believe. And nice tag team maneuver. And look at that. Pete Dunne was about to finish the match, but nice tag. Whoa, beautiful DDT. Spinebuster. Got turned into a DDT. Pete Dunne again showing his IQ, showing everybody here how to wrestle, but okay. He just got his back broken. Rest in peace, Pete Dunne. Wow, they magically got back in the ring. Let's see what happens now. Oh, is this a brainbuster? Wow, no way. Suplex turned into a powerbomb. And Pete Dunne, rightfully so, going for the cover after that. But here comes Jimmy Uso breaking up the pin. Ridge Holland tried to stop Jimmy, but it was too slow. And ref has to get this man out of here, man. There you go, neck breaker. And Jimmy is getting out, or he would be disqualified. Okay. That was a brotherly moment. And now, kick to the back, I believe. Yep. Jey Uso was aiming for the Uso splash, down perfectly once again. But rope break. Oh, wow. Jey is not going to stop, though. Super kick right to the chin. And I think he's going to very slowly go for the cover. There we go. One. No way. Ridge Holland is right there. Yeah, something is... Okay. Okay. Boom, gets flapjack. Okay, this is it. Oh, wow. Instead of doing the Uso splash, he tags out to Jimmy Uso. I don't know. I don't think that's too smart of a strategy. Uso trying a crazy move. We get suplex instead. And now Pete Dunne. Wow, look at how quick he got up, man. The Usos really just absolute domination in this match. Again, getting up quickly. This is, if you do, smart tag team wrestling, this is the result right here. Jimmy is pretty much fresh. He's pretty much unhurt. Look at that, kicking out of 1. See, this is the difference between good and great, but this may change. Oh my God, ref, nice ass. Bitter end. 1, 2. No way, Jose, says Jey Uso. And we're back to square one. Ref is counting. Jey has to get out. He gets out, and Jimmy is now in more trouble. See, this is why I do tornado tag team matches instead of normal tag team matches. Oh, are we about to see another successful X-Flex? Yes, we are. Nice, going for the cover immediately. Smart move by Pete Dunne. But again, man, you have to take care of the other tag team partner if you want a slight chance, even a slight chance at winning this match. Holland is down. Uso is at the top. What is this by Jimmy? Whoa, senton. Goes for the cover. Will that be enough though? No, Ridge Holland somehow still makes it before the 3 count. And now he's taking care of Jey Uso. Jimmy Uso's down in the ring. Look at this. Bam! Beautiful DDT. And again, just punching the hell out of Pete Dunne's head. I don't even know how it's not bleeding, but hold on a second. Hold on a second. Those two are preoccupied on the outside. Uso splash. Boom. And still your tag team champions of the world. Here at Crown Jewel. I don't think they're gonna lose these titles ever. As long as the bloodline is still alive and well. Get used to seeing this picture right here.
From Sherrills-Ford, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Strowman.
I've talked a whole bunch about WWE theme songs in this video, and I want to talk about that topic some more. I have no idea why they changed Strowman's theme from this to another version, something really similar to this. I have no idea, like I said, but it just sounds ass, bro. Like, straight up, like no bullshit, just sounds ass, you know, sounds terrible. Gotta be honest. Just like, bring this back, man. Like, this wasn't perfect either, but it's way better. Anyways, the jobber Strowman is here, so let's bring out the Chad. Coming here with MVP. The newest member of the D Generation X. As they're missing one, as you know.
From Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 400 pounds.
There he is, the Nigerian giant, going up against the monster among monsters. We'll see if that holds true, though. We'll see. I mean, both men have everything to lose, and this really feels like an early WrestleMania match, like a match you'd see back in WrestleMania 2, 3, you know what I mean? Hopefully, hopefully the quality will be better though. Hopefully we'll see some good action, because yeah, for one of these men, it's gonna be their last big match, you know? If they lose this here tonight, it's hard to say if they'll be able to go back to their, you know, previous status. Gain back their previous reputation. It's really hard to say that. Wow, double underhook, throwing suplex. Braun Strowman now showing up with his power. I mean, obviously we all know how freaking strong Strowman is. He flipped over cars and many other crazy objects, but look at that bench pressing. Military pressing, I mean. Braun Strowman, not every man. As a matter of fact, only maybe a couple of men in the entire world can do that. Just a lazy powerbomb, by the way, by Omos, which makes it even more brutal. Yeah, Strowman. He's used to be the strong one. He used to being able to handle a person, handle their opponent with just one hand. But now look at him getting absolutely ragdolled, man. Yeah, this is a difficult situation for Strowman, and it's showing right now. He's in big trouble. Omos going for the first cover of this match and gets a 2 count already. He's a bit shocked that Strowman was able to kick out, but he's doing good right now, and if he keeps this up, it's going to be an easy match for the Nigerian Giant. Aligning himself with MVP really seems to have paid off. Look at this again. You look at it well, because you're not going to see it ever again, man. You're not going to see Braun Strowman being handled like this. Perhaps ever again. Another lazy powerbomb was coming, but wow, it just gets launched into the air. And Strowman with an elbow drop. And just steps on his opponent now. Some people are into that, I heard. Oh, wow. Knee to the face. And now Strowman. And now Strowman. Coming with a big move. Yokosuka Street Cutter. And let's see if it's gonna do the job. I mean, Strowman took a long time dragging his opponent for the cover. And as you can see, Omos is gonna kick out at an early 2. He's gonna get stepped on. He's gonna get kicked again, but Strowman tried the same thing twice in a row, and he is gonna pay for it now. Perhaps dearly. Look at our boy Omos now. The Giant headbutts. Oh my god, that was brutal. Strowman fighting back with all his might. Gets kneed in the gut. And now, what is this? Look at the ease. He stomped Strowman with... Is that a chair? Wow, big boot. Strowman is laid out. I think this might be it. I think that might have been a knockout shot. Not yet, but there's a chair in the ring. I'm not sure the referee has noticed it yet. Thanks to MVP. That can change everything. Wow, look at that. Okay, the referee is going for the cover. I think this is it then. Wow, absolute domination by Omos. I mean, I told you already, Strowman is an absolute jobber.
Here is your winner, Omos.
He got destroyed by Chad Gable. He got body slammed by Otis. The first week he came back. The jobber is now gone. We have a new giant that rules the land, and his name is Omos. And here we go with another championship match that I am not sure why it's happening.
A tornado tag team match. It is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers first. From Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Here comes Cap Coda, who's been stepping up her game in terms of promos, in terms of in-ring work. Still not out there, apparently, because her, alongside with her tag team partner, Io Sky, who's about to come out in a second, got beat by their opponents tonight, or today. And that's a big problem, because they just got beat like a day or two ago, and now they have to face the same team that beat them for these championships again. I'm not sure they're up for the task. We'll see.
And her partner
Anything can happen, honestly.
from Tokyo, Japan, Io Shirai.
And here comes Asuka with her title.
Asuka, Japan. She is one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions.
Looking as creepy, as intimidating as ever. Asuka with her new and shiny title, making her way to the ring.
From Columbus, Ohio, she is one half of the Champions, Alexa Bliss.
And here's Alexa Bliss, seemingly slowly but surely returning to her older ways when she was the goddess. You know, she had a bit of an episode, right? With the whole Bray Wyatt, the theme thing, which is all weird. I mean, going to therapy sessions and all that, but see, this is Alexa we know and we love. We'll see. See, they can go ahead and retain their title. Honestly, it's hard to make any kind of commentary on this match because we've seen these group of women, Damage Control against Bianca and Alexa and Asuka. They just been fighting each other for the past 10 years, it feels like at this point. Every single week, every single segment, there's always something going on in between these two. So whatever happens tonight, I'm just hoping this is the last time we see these this combination, right? Just win or lose, go your separate ways, please. Feud with somebody else, you know? Show us something new. That's what I'm hoping. But we'll never know. We'll never know. Because this is the WWE. Et allons-y. Of course, the tag team match. I've learned my lesson after the first tag team match. I say tag team. I meant tornado. Oh well. All right, look at that. Looking at the color schemes, it feels like Asuka and Io Sky are on the same team, but no. It's Io Sky and Dakota Kai, with the one with the blue, and then we have Asuka and Alexa Bliss. And honestly, Asuka and Alexa Bliss, the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. I mean, two of the biggest names in the women's division, right? Two of the strongest for sure. Who have been in the WWE for a long time, who have established themselves, who have won titles, been in many moments, right? Asuka, former Royal Rumble winner, the first ever female Royal Rumble winner, if I'm not mistaken. Versus, sure, Io Sky is talented. Sure, Dakota Kai knows what she's doing in the ring. But these two, when I say these two, Alexa Bliss and Asuka, they've been playing this thing on a whole nother level for a long while, for years now, maybe 10? Close to. Let's say close to at least 5. In other words, if Io Sky and Dakota Kai, they want to survive tonight with the titles, they just have to step up their games. It's as simple as that. They have to take every single shortcut, every single thing they can do, they have to do just to keep those titles or get them back. See though, this is an interesting separation right here. The two shorties, let's say, are fighting it out inside the ring. So there's not a huge weight discrepancy, size discrepancy. It's interesting actually. Yeah, look at Io Sky and Alexa Bliss. I'm so used to Alexa Bliss being so much smaller than everyone else. But looks like she found someone her own size, and she's gonna regret becoming a wrestler. Oh my god, Spanish Fly. And the crowd saying this is awesome, thank god, because last time I saw a Spanish Fly was when Sammy Guevara did it in AEW and nobody reacted. Nobody reacted. I was like, oh my god. No, it was crazy. Anyways. Boom. Nice. World's strongest slam. What's going on? We have the Asuka lock, but hold on. Okay. Alexa Bliss, I think she just avoided the moonsault. And wow, it's that easy. It's that easy when you have Asuka on your team. Io Sky was not even aware of what's going on.
Here are your winners, and still the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Asuka and Alexa
It was almost too easy. Now here we go with our next match. Coming up first is a man that I'm really scared of. Not because of his size, not because of his brutality, but because of how uninteresting he is. And the camera work is interesting. I think we're supposed to see Scarlett here. Oh, okay, well. I think the game thinks Scarlett is here, but she's not because this is a steel cage match and there's no managers allowed, man. I'm sorry. I guess this is John Cena. Oh my god. A surprise appearance. Well, we can't say appearance. But John Cena's here. Oh my god. What an entrance, man. Helping Karrion Kross with his end. Wow, okay. Kross looking ready. And for those of you who are watching the video right now, I really want to know, just tell me down in the comment section below. Like, what do you think about Karrion Kross, man? Are you able to get behind him? Are you able to like him? Did you like him when you watched him in NXT if you did? Because my answer to all those questions is no. And I might have accidentally skipped his entrance, but who cares? Here we go. I haven't simulated a steel cage match in a while, so this should be interesting. Karrion Kross gonna start with the upper hand. I mean, look at that. Gut wrench bomb and now a power bomb. And Kross is heading up to the corner. Is he gonna escape? No. He's gonna jump and hit McIntyre with a beautiful knee strike. And now he's just calling for the referee to open the door. No way. Okay, McIntyre is back on his feet. The referee, my god, how slow can you be? And look at that. McIntyre is gonna stop any kind of efforts of escape. And yeah, you can win this match by pinfall or submission, I believe. Or you can escape, just like Karrion Kross just tried to do. For all the tough guy acts, looks like Karrion Kross is actually scared of Drew McIntyre. Look at that now, he's trying to climb up. But not gonna happen. Drew McIntyre again. Back on his tail, and Kross does a smart thing. He jumps down instead of being taken down by Drew McIntyre, and he's going back on the attack now. Not gonna lie, he's been wrestling smart. But McIntyre finally is it. No, never mind. Thought finally he has the momentum on his side, but Karrion Kross again stopping the Scottish Warrior. One more time, McIntyre gets reversed. And now up on the shoulders of Karrion Kross. Nice, elbowing his way out of trouble. Nice kick, nice punch, nice knee. A good combination from a former world champion and a gut wrench powerbomb. Going for the cover. And Kross is gonna kick out at an early 2. And this time McIntyre is gonna try to make his way out of the cage. But Kross is on the prowl. Catches McIntyre. Will McIntyre jump down? No, he's trying to climb out. See, this is a mistake. You get taken down, man. You should have jumped down yourself just like Kross did. And look at that. Kross took care of McIntyre. At least that's what he thinks, but look at McIntyre. He's already up on his feet. And now punishing Karrion Kross. Again, Kross jumping down. See, that's a huge difference between the two now. That might really affect the ending of this match. Bam, a sit-out powerbomb, going for the cover, smart. 1. Wow. Kicking out a 1 from that move, and look at McIntyre, he's shocked. Who wouldn't be? Wow, Doomsday Saito suplex. McIntyre is laid out. Do we have a 3 count? No, we don't, but that was uncomfortably close for the Scottish Warrior. And one more time. Climbing to the corner, and now he's gonna try to climb out. Karrion Kross is real close, but gets caught again by McIntyre. Kick or a punch to the shin. Now to the back, electric chair position. This is super dangerous. Bam, gets dropped on his back. Let's see what McIntyre will do. Will he escape? No, he has different plans in mind. Oh, here comes the future shock. No. Very nice Einbrag. An unexpected reversal by Karrion Kross, but instead of following up with that, he's going to try to escape. See, this is, I don't know. I think if I was in his shoes, I would have tried to submit McIntyre, but looks like Karrion Kross is really getting desperate. After that future shock, maybe he got scared and he just want to run away now. Gets gut wrenched again. 2, kicks out at 2, but I mean, look at his eyes right now. Look at his face. He's in pain. He's in trouble. Kross is barely able to move his body. So McIntyre seeing that is going to try to climb out. If he acted faster, this might have been it, but no. It's a bit too slow on the climb, and whoa, a reversal by McIntyre. And okay, he missed that. That was an important miss right there. Neckbreaker is gonna go ahead and make up for his mistake. And he's gonna make sure that Karrion Kross cannot get up again. Bunch of kicks. Oh, wow, what a lariat. But McIntyre's up on his feet like nothing happened. How can you stop this man? Can you stop this man? I thought they were going to use the cage, but no. Would have been smart. Use the cage as a weapon. Make it your friend instead of your enemy, but not happening so far. Besides these occasional leg smashes. Karrion Kross is super hurt now. Again, jumping down. Ooh, he really avoided that headbutt. Gut wrench powerbomb. And McIntyre is again getting straight back on his feet. Look at this. Reversal into a Claymore. Into a beautiful Claymore. 1, 2, not 3. Somehow, Karrion Kross is still in this match. The crowd is saying fight forever, but McIntyre has different plans in mind. Asking the referee to open the door. Kross is up on his feet. The door is open. The door is open. McIntyre is about to leave. McIntyre is about to leave. No, wait. Karrion Kross now. Holding McIntyre down. Trying to stop him from escaping. And it looks like, yeah. It looks like he's getting his way. McIntyre is strong though. Look at that. Good effort by McIntyre. Really held on there, but not gonna work. And look at this. Now it's Karrion Kross with the escape, but again, lightning speed, man. Can you keep McIntyre down? It seems impossible, especially in this match. I mean, these two have been kicking the hell out of each other. Destroying each other for the past 2 months, so I can see why they're so intense today. Now after the DDT going for the cover, it's not quite the future shock we're looking for, but was nearly enough to finish this match. And again, they're just climbing. If they better timed these climbs, everything would have been so much different. By the way, McIntyre finally makes it to the top. I'm so shocked that my voice is almost gone. Uh-oh, this is getting dangerous now. This is getting dangerous now. McIntyre is on the cusp of escape. But he's gonna get stopped by Karrion Kross. And we're getting a good look at the arena, by the way, from a different angle, which is something I appreciate. Nice punch to the back, and look at that. No, McIntyre's gonna stop. Oh, wow, slamming his face to the cage one more time. No. Karrion Kross does not want that to happen ever again. Oh, wait a minute. McIntyre is down. This is a big chance for Kross, but look at that. He gets caught too, and I think we're gonna go back to the mat now. Kross with the reversal. McIntyre is stunned for a second. Misses the double axe handle and gets shoulder rammed on the back. And this is the second try from McIntyre. This time gets it successfully. He's already very damaged. Karrion Kross is 2. Not a 3. And McIntyre cannot believe it. Neither can I. But maybe he doesn't need to pin Karrion Kross here. Yeah, he can just escape. But Kross is back on his feet too. These guys are absolute warriors, man. No doubt about it. 2 absolute warriors. And McIntyre's super close. McIntyre's super close. Wow. At the last second, McIntyre gets stopped. And now he's getting punched, I think. Yep. Karrion Kross got the hold of the leg. And he's bringing McIntyre down. And he's going to try to escape. Will McIntyre try to save? No, he's going to stop Karrion. Again, slamming his face. Karrion Kross was going for a brutal move there. Falcon Arrow. Nobody kicks out of this. And nobody gets up. Oh, wow. Okay. This is looking very good for Drew McIntyre here. He climbs up to the top. Kross has to run for it now. Oh, this is dangerous. This is getting dangerous. This is getting dangerous. Oh, gets stopped. McIntyre gets stopped at the last millisecond. Oh, Karrion Kross. He's absolutely bleeding like a madman. Got slammed into the cage a couple more times, and I think this is it. I think this is it. There's no way Kross can reach McIntyre in time. And the Scottish Warrior gets his revenge. Finally gets one over from Karrion Kross, and all Kross can do is just watch. Wow, what a match. What a brutal match.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
I'm not sure this feud is over. Look at Karrion Kross, absolutely disappointed with himself. But today, McIntyre is the winner. And ladies and gentlemen, get ready for your Judgment Day.
The following contest is a 6-man tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 639 pounds, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, and Finn Balor, the Ministry of Darkness.
I did the best I could, okay? I think this actually looks pretty cool. But yeah, it's also, speaking of cool, as I said, it's going to be fun to see 2K23. We're going to see the Judgment Day, the Bloodline with all their updated looks and entrances. There's a lot to catch up on for the next game for sure. But it is the Judgment Day. Looking super ready for this match. And obviously there's another element, Rhea Ripley, which we're not going to be able to replicate in the game, but I think AJ Styles and the OC, they have a card, secret card, a Joker card up their sleeves. A woman that they can trust to neutralize Rhea Ripley. Honestly, it's hard to tell who's going to win this match, but I believe the OC has a good chance. Since they just returned, Carl Anderson and the Elves anyways.
Weight of 728 pounds.
But here they are, man, and for some of you, you may have never seen this entrance before. And for some of you who are like me, you may have seen this entrance years ago. Last, right? For me, that's the case, honestly. I remember using this entrance all the way back in 2K18. Yeah, there's actually, like when you go down deep to the entrance animations, to victory animations, there's some stuff, cool stuff still left from like 2K15, 2K16, you know? Kind of surprising. But yeah, this entrance is super cool. Pretty much, I think it's pretty much the entrance from Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles at Wrestle Kingdom 11, if I remember correctly. Might have been 10. I don't know when they had their match. But speaking of that, Shinsuke Nakamura will be wrestling for Noah with Muto, right? Great Muta, or yeah. Which is an insane thing. Yeah, the wrestling world is really in an interesting state. And it's hard to tell where it's going, honestly, but I'm along for the ride regardless. Anyways, here we go with this Tornado Tag Team match. I'm sure you know why I did this. Otherwise, it, would have like a 50-minute match, so this is kind of necessary. And look at the two big men going at it. Look, Gallows and Damian Priest. Someone just bled. We nearly had a 3 count. What is going on in this match? Oh my god, Karl Anderson with a drive-by kick. And look at the OC. They were doing pretty good until they got reversed. Suplex by Finn Balor to Karl Anderson. A nice match that I would like to see. I think we saw that already, but wouldn't mind watching it again. Let's just put it that way. Dominic Mysterio with AJ Styles. Obviously, those two have a bone to pick. Nice. Beautiful moonsault by AJ. Nobody does it better, man. This guy. He's good at submissions. He's good at impactful finishing maneuvers like grappling. He's good at striking. He's good at high flying. Is anybody better than AJ Styles? It's hard to freaking say. Springboard. Shooting star press, but the ref was not in position, so Styles is not going to be able to take advantage. That's got to be frustrating, but this is the nature of Tornado Tag Team matches, especially, this is a 6-man match, so there's bound to be some more chaos. Boom, drop kick. AJ Styles is out of the ring, and Dominic Mysterio is as well. They're basically right now, until they get back in the ring, out of the match. So let's focus on what's going on inside the ring. And look at Balor. So he was the guy who was bleeding. I wonder what happened. We didn't get to see what busted him open. But Karl Anderson now absolutely destroying his old leader. The guy who started the club in the first place. You ought to show him some respect, Anderson. But no respect from Anderson. Instead, arm trap. 2 beautiful, brutal knees. Dominic is bleeding. Oh my god. Crucifix powerbomb. Yeah, this match is just going 100 miles an hour. Okay. Damian Priest with a beautiful miss. And again, just looking at the entire arena, Judgment Day was doing real good. Now Finn Balor is in trouble. Same as Dominic Mysterio. Priest is still on top of his opponent. AJ Styles gonna throw back Dominic in the ring. Oh, wait a minute. The Eye of the Prince to Karl Anderson. Will Balor go for the cover? In the meanwhile, we got a 619 going on. But Dominic Mysterio could not do it. No space for it. Beautiful side of suplex. Oh, wait a minute. South of heaven. Styles is preoccupied as well. Stopping Karl Anderson is Finn Balor. Beautiful tag team work there, but Luke Gallows in this case was just too strong and he did not give up yet. If I was Anderson, I'd try to save my partner right there, but alright. Gets taken down, gets swept. And look at Dominic Mysterio. I mean, Balor was about to go for the finish and I guess it's the inexperience of Dominic. He just got flopped down like a fish. Is this a fuckbuster? No, okay, just a suplex. And Balor hits the double stomp. Is anybody gonna stop him? AJ Styles, the veteran, is right there to stop him. Yeah, everybody's up and about right now. It's hard to get a pin in this situation. Beautiful suplex. I forget the name. Full Nelson slam. There you go. And Luke Gallows is now in a trance, I believe. What's going on? Okay, he's back. He's back with us now. And the OC is dominating the ring so far. At least right now. Wow, AJ Styles showing that punk Dominic how cruel the wrestling ring can be. With a beautiful brainbuster. Now Balor coming in for the save. Will he be able to do it though? Taking down AJ Styles. Dominic, nice duck there. But it's the numbers game It's just too much for Dominic right now. He cannot do a thing. Styles, in the meanwhile, is about to finish. Finn Balor is calling for the phenomenal forearm. The end of days by Luke Gallows. Oh, I think this is it. Balor cannot do anything. And no! At the last millisecond, Dominic kicks out. Styles. He's still signaling for it. Bam! Double impact, but Balor is still up. Superman punch. What a crazy match, man. Everybody is trying to do their biggest moves. Everybody just getting in each other's way. Wonder if anybody can win this. Again? Watch Finn Balor, watch Finn Balor. Coup de grace. Oh, there's a pin. I think this is it. No, okay. The Gallows breaks up the pin. I wish Damian Priest could throw AJ Styles out of the ring with that move, man. That would have been perfect. But look at this now. Carl Anderson is the only one left in the ring. 2 against 1. And Damian Priest is signaling for the end. Finn Balor takes down Luke Gallows. But sadly, Damian Priest gets reversed. Dude, that was it. That was their moment right there. If Damian Priest were able to hit his finishing move right there, that would have been it. Judgment Day would have this match in the bag. But now everyone's outside the ring. And we're kind of at a reset point now. Styles just watching his friends get beat up on it. I guess he's just resting. Waiting for the right time. Oh, but he shouldn't wait for too long because look at Finn Balor. He's eyeing his opponent, Luke Gallows. He's eyeing Luke Gallows. I don't know what's he about to do, but bam, beautiful drop kick. And if he goes to the corner again, that's it. Instead, hold on a second. Balor has another idea. Styles is not doing anything. Luke Gallows with the reversal. You may not need to do anything. As Luke Gallows, I think he's gonna finish the match by himself. Hiya! Nice bicycle kick by Carl Anderson. Now going back inside the ring. This is where things get serious. Now going out again. Oh, gets slammed into the post. And look at Dominic now coming in the aid of Finn Balor. Oh, an end of days for some reason. Who made this creator wrestler? I'm not sure. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and change Luke Gallows' moveset next time. And AJ Styles finally the phenomenal one decides to get in the ring. And I think it's gonna make an immediate difference. I think it's about to make an immediate difference here. Phenomenal forearm missed. A lot of finisher reversals in this match. Now, brainbuster attempt by Finn Balor gets throttled. Dominic Mysterio is out the ring. And look at this. This is perfect. This is what the OC needs to do to win this match. Phenomenal forearm right in the middle of the ring. Everyone else is busy. Styles going for the cover. And he gets the victory by pinning Finn Balor.
Here are your winners,
The Club finally putting the Judgment Day down. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This match can honestly main event any pay-per-view, any day, anywhere, anytime.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Hurt Business from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, representing the Hurt Business. You heard right. I hope they get back together, man. I really do. Because it was awesome. It was exactly what MVP, Bobby Lashley, Cedric Alexander, and Shelton Benjamin needed. It was exactly what they needed. It was perfect. And so for no reason at all, they ruined it. But hopefully with Triple H back at the helm. Yeah. But anyways, Lashley is all alone today against a tough opponent. We talked about monster among monsters. Why not talk about the beast incarnate then? Someone who's not a jobber, unlike Braun Strowman. Someone who's one of the greatest of all time. Someone who's a definite Hall of Famer.
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
There's no need to wait too long for this match. Let's just get it on. Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley. No distractions, no BS. One-on-one. Here we go. Finally, the dream match is happening properly, you know? With no limitations. Tonight is the night we see who really is the better one out of these two. And as you can see, it's a fight, man. It's a straight up brawl with these two. They're not wrestling, even though they got pretty decent, especially Brock Lesnar, got pretty decent amateur wrestling backgrounds. No, they're just punches, splashes, brutal kicks. These two certainly are not friendly to each other. And look at Lashley again. Has some MMA experience. Brock Lesnar also has some MMA experience, as you all know. Beating, I believe, Frank Mir, becoming a heavyweight champion at the UFC. I mean, honestly, you look at Bobby Lashley, he's like a Greek god, like. But the fighting experience, I think it just simply favors Brock Lesnar. And Lashley has been able to beat Lesnar before. Yeah, those were under different circumstances. Now it's all different, and Lashley, I'm sure, realizes that more than any of us. Gets caught for his troubles, and over the head, belly to belly. Lesnar is taking this match, and he's running away with it. He's absolutely running away with it. Wait a minute. Oh my God, Hurt Business really is reunited. That's the song of MVP. Lesnar watching the Titantron, waiting for MVP. But wait a minute, he's behind him. He's behind him. Oh my God, MVP with a chair shot. MVP with a chair shot. Is Omos also a part of the Hurt Business now? I'm not sure, but Lashley doesn't give a damn. The crowd doesn't like it. But Lashley, all he wants to do is win, and Lesnar is gonna kick out at 2. The Hurt Business is back in full force. And this might have been exactly what Lashley needed to beat Lesnar. Oh, but Lesnar finally coming back. Just before the interference from MVP, like I said, Lesnar was just running wild with this match, just taking it away. I think he's gonna do that once again. Bobby Lashley is in big trouble. He's being hit with big move after big move. Running power slam once more, this time going for the cover. But Lashley kicks out at 1, and even Lesnar is shocked from that. After all that Lesnar did, Lashley's gonna kick out at 1. Oh, he might not be able to do the same thing again though. Because here is a golden ticket to Suplex City. All of the Hurt Business is invited, Omos included. And without even going for the cover, Lesnar is gonna go try for the F5, and he's gonna get it. Lesnar just hit the F5. Bam! Goodness gracious me. What a showing by Lesnar. Honestly, Without MVP interfering, this match might have been even shorter. The Beast is looking as strong as ever. And ladies and gentlemen, we have finally made it to the main event of the evening. And here comes Logan Paul, the challenger, who's looking for just one lucky shot. Because, you know, in the world of professional wrestling and in combat sports in general, sometimes that's all it takes. One lucky shot. And here comes the tribal chief all by his lonesome. I guess he figures that he doesn't need the bloodline. Doesn't need his wise man. Doesn't need Jey Uso messing things up. He doesn't need anybody because who's going against is just a newcomer to wrestling. Reigns has been wrestling. He's been hitting the mat. He's been picking up victories for years. He's been the GOAT for years. So he doesn't need anybody but himself. I guess he figures that this is going to be an easy match. I'm not sure though. Well, we're about to find out. Logan looks super ready, so does Roman Reigns. I think it just feels like, let me wrestle him for 5 minutes. Just to give people their money's worth, right? And then I'm just going to take it home. I think that's Roman. That's his thought process right now. But let's see if the Maverick, who has been able to shock everybody with his stellar performances each and every time, will he be able to do that again? He lost his first match. Or did he? Not sure. He might have won with The Miz. I'm not sure. But he definitely beat The Miz in his SummerSlam match. He amazed us once again. And if he can get that one lucky shot in, he can shock the world. For sure. Like, imagine Logan Paul winning the undisputed WWE Championship. I mean, like, just Universal Championship, whatever. It's just, I think the wrestling world would just implode. I think there'd be riots on the streets. I mean, some people like Logan Paul. Some people hate him for obvious reasons. But regardless of how you feel, if Logan Paul were able to pull out a victory here tonight, dude, the whole world is about to riot. It's as simple as that. And so far, I don't want to curse him with my commentary, but Logan Paul has been doing good. And there you go. There's the commentator's curse. You can never run away from it. You can never run away from it. Inverted DDT now to Roman Reigns. Logan Paul once again picking up the momentum. Carrying it to his side. What is this? Asking Roman Reigns to get up. Tribal Chief barely able to get up on his feet. And there you go, man. There you go. This is just your third match. Boom. Skull crushing finale. Beautiful. Taking a page out of the Miz's book. And now look at that boxing background. Nice dodge and a nice punch. Roman Reigns is down, but that was not a knockout. And look at Logan Paul. He's again just showing off, man. He's too good. For a beginner. Let's underline that. He's too good for a beginner. As we continue this match. Alright, nice. Again, stopping the momentum of the Tribal Chief. And a Lutez press. Getting more than one lucky shots in. Logan Paul does. And now Roman Reigns, I think he's about to get serious. I think he's about to shut this shit down. To say the least. There's a lucky shot right there. Superman punch. Put many opponents down in the past. But will not be able to put Logan Paul down. And now Roman. Jeez, what is that noise? Oh my god. Looking for a spear. And he gets it. A perfect spear by the Tribal Chief. 1, 2. Not a 3 count. Roman Reigns is in shock. Logan Paul just kicked out of the spear. And again catching Roman Reigns off guard with the Lutez. Wow, okay. Working on the face of the Tribal Chief, and that's an RNC. That's a rear naked choke. That is a huge, huge move by Logan Paul. Could have easily ended the match, but you see the strength of the Tribal Chief right there. Just pushing his opponent's arm and getting out of that hole like it was nothing. Now throwing Logan Paul into the corner. The challenger is breathing heavy. He's in pain. He's in the deep waters right now. This is exactly where Roman Reigns is going to thrive. This is the difference between experience and knowledge. But let's see. Dragon Screw leg whip by Logan now. To Roman. And what is this? Oh, here we go again. That's 1. This is 2. Perfect. 3. Amigos. Going with the kip up too. Logan Paul is just too good, man. 1, 2. Is he good enough to win this match? Apparently not. Not today. Not today anyways. Now Logan gets Roman Reigns up. Tried to go for that lucky shot. Swatted away. Suplex for his troubles. And now Roman. Whoa, I thought he was going to go for the Superman. Maybe Logan Paul thought the same, but this is the guillotine. Cutting out the circulation to the brain. I believe this is a blood choke, right? Regardless of what kind of a choke it is absolutely brutal. And look at that. No tap out, but I think Logan is out. I think he's out cold. He is out cold. He did not give up. He passed out. He tried his best. Tried to get that lucky shot in. Just not happening, man. It's just realistically not happening.
And still, the WWE Champion, Roman Reigns.
We're talking about the guy who brought down John Cena, The Undertaker, AJ Styles, any big name you can think of. Roman Reigns has faced him. Roman Reigns has beat him. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you. Wait a minute. I'm being told there's another match, a surprise match for the United States Championship. Let's see who's gonna answer Seth Rollins' open challenge. It's Ziggler. Oh my God, he's here to steal the show. No way. No, it's not Dolph Ziggler. Ladies and gentlemen, look at his eyes. What do you see? You see that he's tired. You see that he's hurt. And you see that he no longer works with fucking children. It's CM Punk. He's back. He's back in the WWE. And we're about to see an absolute banger. Punk is here for the United States Championship. And here comes our champion. Look at Punk. He looks so ready to quit after winning this title as well. Here he is, the man of the hour. Perhaps the best wrestler in the entire planet. Something CM Punk called himself years ago. He called himself the best in the world. And perhaps today he's looking at the new best in the world. Certainly the best in the United States of America. Thanks to his title. I mean, come on. That's why he has that title on his waist. Today, doesn't matter what he says. Doesn't matter that he loves wrestling. That he says that he loves wrestling. That he stands for good professional wrestling at the end of the day. Only cares about money. At the end of the day, money is king. Speaking of king, he was the king of Saudi Arabia. Gave CM Punk $1 billion, so that's why he's here.
17 pounds. He is the WWE United States Champion, Seth Rollins.
So basically, by doing this match, CM Punk will not have to work another day in his life. His children's children, his 20 future generations, none of them will have to work. That was my WhatsApp, not yours. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was my WhatsApp, not yours. Oh my goodness. Let me mute it. Here we go. The match is started. And CM Punk looks to be in tip. Well. Here we go with the match. CM Punk looks to be in tip-top shape. But, wow, okay. Seth Rollins with his old shitty finisher that he did for like a week. And here's another old, less shit. Actually, I like both of those moves. People don't like them. People always crap on these finishers, but I think I like both of those moves. Maybe they're not good enough to be finishers, but they're certainly fun. Good moves. Okay, comment down in the description if you understood what the crowd just chanted. Seth sucks? I'm not sure. Yeah, like I said, let me know in the comments. I never heard that before in the game. All right, look at Punk here. Perhaps our soon-to-be United States champion. I mean, you look at his beard too. It's strange seeing it like this, but it's all white. This man's getting old, man. While Seth Rollins is at his prime. This is prime Seth Rollins right here. So if Punk thinks this is a cakewalk, if Punk thinks this is AEW, he is far, far away from his comfort zone. Let's just put it that way. He's far off of the mark. Now we're outside. This is a one-on-one match. And will he... Whoa! Suicide dive! Punk really is comfortable with that, obviously. With career suicide, he did it twice. Will he be able to do it the third time here in the WWE? You know what they say, third time is the charm. See, this is the smart thing. Seth Rollins is smart, man. He didn't go outside. He said, come in this ring so I can beat that ass. And look at that. Seth Rollins is now beating that ass. Beautiful, beautiful things I'm seeing from Seth Rollins. This is why this guy's the champion, man. You gotta be smart in combat. I mean, power is very important. But if you don't got power, you gotta be super smart. And Seth Rollins built his career on being smart, on being opportunistic, being at the right place at the right time, being the right person at those places and times. Punk is kind of like the same. He was never supposed to be this big. Never supposed to get this much recognition. But he played the system, said the right things at the right time. And when I look at these guys, actually, I see a couple of parallels. But no disrespect to Mr. Punk here. In-ring wise, sheer talent wise, in the ring, Seth Rollins is in his own class. So the shorter this match is, the better for Punk, because yeah, he has to just get in there, hit his big moves, put Seth Rollins down. The younger man, right? Otherwise, if this match goes on long, I think it just favors Seth Rollins. Simple as that. Simple as that. Cardio wise, again, in-ring ability wise. And look at that, Punk is gonna take my advice to his heart. And he's gonna go ahead and hit Seth Rollins with a beautiful Macho Man elbow. And nearly become the new United States champion. I can't believe I'm saying this. CM Punk is back in the WWE. And now he's going up against Seth Rollins, man. This guy can't catch a break. First Cody Rhodes, and now CM Punk. What's a man to do? Maybe a super kick. Right on the money. Can solve all the problems. And look at this now. Bouncing off the ropes. Curb stomp. Clean as a whistle. Seth Rollins is about to pick up the victory, but no. Punk cannot and he will not lose in his return match. No way, Ozo. They might fight for. Look at this. The paroxysm. Oldie but a goldie from Seth freaking Rollins. And not waiting at all. Smart strategy. Going for a big move once more. If he hits this, it's over. Curve stomp number 2 after a brutal signature maneuver. Now Seth Rollins is looking for the victory. Will he be able to retain his championship? 2, 3, no way. Seth Rollins cannot believe it. He's screaming at the referee. Punk somehow got his shoulders up. What is this now? Seth Rollins pulled out all the big guns. Phoenix Splash is gonna be deflected. Huge reversal by Punk. He has to do something, and he has to do something now. Nice. Beautiful elbow. Spinning elbow now. Boom across line. Sure, Punk loves those elbows. He's a big fan of Misawa. Guys like Misawa. Guys in the old Japanese wrestling territories. Days, All Japan and all that. Harkening back to those. I'm sorry, Seth Rollins knows who those guys are very well too. But his heart maybe just stopped by a beautiful elbow drop. And I think that might be it. We won't even see a GTS, will we? No. There's my answer right there. We have to see a GTS. We have to see a big move. That's the only way Seth Rollins is going to give up. That's the only way he's going to lose. But as you can see, Punk could not hit any GTSs. He cannot get the, the Anaconda Vice. Can't lock that in. It really does look like Punk has no way of winning this match unless something dramatic happens. Punk poised for something for sure. Maybe he'll go for the GTS. Not sure. Snake Eyes on the ropes. And if Anaconda Vice doesn't work, Punk goes back to the basics. Fair enough. Can't argue with it. Can't hate the strategy. But Rollins, he's in pain for sure. Just not that much. He's almost comfortable, as a matter of fact. And as you can see, that submission almost had no effect. At least, no visible effects on Seth Rollins. Punk with... Oh my god. His hip bone has just turned to dust. And now his jaw is knocked off his face. And Seth Rollins is in full control. What is he gonna go for this time? Perfect. 10 out of 10. Frog Splash. And now Rollins finally looking to finish this once and for all. Tried to curb stomp. Punk reversed. Chop by CM Punk. Another one. A punch now. Punk with the combination. Beautiful back suplex. Dumping him almost on his neck. And now Punk. Oh, he went for the Vice again. Seth Rollins reversed again. He just cannot get that Anaconda Vice. And I'm questioning, why don't you just go for the GTS, man? Why do you want to make him give up? Punk again with the up. This might actually do it. Bam! Right on the spot. Right on the money. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have a new champion. No. You gotta hit the GTS, Punk. You gotta hit. Oh no! He finally got it! He got the Vice! He got the Vice! After so many tries, he's got it! And now Punk makes him tap! CM Punk makes him tap! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion!
Here is your winner, and the new WWE United States Champion, CM Punk!
Holy CM Punk with a surprise return to the WWE, answering the open challenge. Give it a surprise match to Seth Rollins and to all of us. And in the end, becoming the United States Champion. What you saw here in this entire simulation is what's gonna happen in real life too. 1-to-1. There's not gonna be any difference. So sorry for the spoiler, guys. But, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be obviously simulating all the other pay-per-views of the WWE. And I'm gonna do other 2K content. I'm gonna be doing show reviews and anything wrestling related I'll be doing. So I'd really appreciate if you gave me a sub and gave this video a like, because it would help me more than you would ever know. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on another one.